Hello fellow engineers and welcome to Let's School. It's an anime themed school builder where you'll need to build and manage an entire school, but you can do it any way you see fit as there is a sandbox mode. By the way, this video is sponsored, so thanks to the devs for supporting the channel and be sure to boost the link in my description to check out the game yourself. Anyway, this is the old headmaster. What is wrong with his face? No offense, mate. But yeah, we're taking over from this guy, so we need to give ourselves a name. We can change our height. Oh wow, oh wow. Hello. And we can change our weight. So, oh wow, that's actually really terrifying. Is that more terrifying? I think that might be. Right, we can then name our school. I'm gonna put an anagram in. Dusty Auctioned. Now, to the untrained eye, it just looks like a load of nonsense, really. But it's subliminal educational messaging. Anyway, and then we are driving to school. Well, not driving to school. We're getting the bus, and then we are. There we are. It's my first day. You can't even see him. But look, there is the school name, Dusty Auctioned. And here is our school. It's a little bit run down at the moment. But don't worry, look, someone's got a broom. She's like, are you the new headmaster or are you a student? All right, so this is our assistant. Right, oh, we've also been introduced to this guy. This guy looks like he knows what he's doing. I don't know why, but if there's one character I was going to trust, it's someone with a beard and a hard hat and with the name Brick Johnson. Very strong last name. Anyway, he allows us to demolish some stuff. So we can press this button down here, demolish. We can demolish that classroom because it's all run down. There's another one over here, boosh. And we get money for like selling all the stuff. So you can see down here, there's old boxes and there's chairs. We can sell those 40 quid each. And then Brick is pointing us to this build button over here because we can build a classroom. So this is like a good spot. So let's fill in that. 960 quid gone. We need a door on there, so wang that there. And we've got loads of stuff we can add in here, but we've got the few essentials with the asterisk. So we need a blackboard. We've then got a podium, and you can sort of see like it's got an area. So if you have it facing the wall, like you're not really going to be able to teach anyone. So you got to make sure you're facing where the class are going to be, which is sort of there. And then you need some seats for the nerds, some seats for the cool kids, and then some seats for the average ones in the middle as well. Okay, so we've just headed over to like the local sort of area. And as our assistant says, this is where the potential students of our community are gathered. Now remember, that's me. I'm not a student. So yeah, this is Mudford. It's not the richest of areas. Quite poor students here, but we're going to build an admission office. So that'll cost us 900 quid, but we should get 16 applications for students per week because we don't have to accept everyone. We can choose to just accept the smart kids, or we could even just accept the future architects. Who knows? But what I do know is we're going to get 82 quid per pupil. Anyway, here's all the students that have applied this week. We're going to admit them all because, well, we got no students. And then we've got to come back to our school because we need to give them a home class. This is like, well, back in my day, it was called our form room. Basically like where you sort of gather like first thing in the morning. So down there, we can select the class members. We can say, yep, just all of you go in there. And then we have to select a homeroom teacher. I think that'll be Miss Lynn. So then we can unpause and look, all the kids, they rush from over where they were in Mudford, this area here. And look, they're being welcomed by... They're being welcomed by me and Miss Lynn as they enter. Yes, money. So they come into our school, which is pretty run down. I probably need to do some work, so I'm not going to lie. And look at them. It's pitch black in there. I forgot to put windows or lights in. They are struggling to find the desks. Even the teacher, even Miss Lynn. She's like, where's my desk again? It was over this way somewhere. So back into the build menu, we can come to buildings. We can come to doors and windows. Yeah, you can see like the slim wooden windows, that gives you +1 light. The bigger your window you get, the more light you get. So I reckon since they were all complaining, let's do floor to ceiling windows. And they will not be complaining anymore. What I love about this as well, when you like add the window, can you see the light in the room? Like the light in the room is spreading. Like this corner is still dark. I can boost, do that. Look, Miss Lynn, she is being lit up like anything. All right, so with the classroom setup, this is the important bit, the kids' schedule. So you can see we got the 5 days of the week. We don't make our kids work on weekends. And they got 4 periods in the day, plus an extracurricular one later on you can lock. Morning session is always the class meeting, so we can't change that. But we got these 4 courses. So we've got humanities, science, arts, and sports. But basically on the right, this is like our students and stuff. So we can click on this and we can see these are their aspirations. So the knowledge points needed for the final exam is 63 humanities and 63 science. So basically, if we just add loads of humanities, you can see those points are coming down here. You can see each student sort of filling up. So as we add some science courses, you can see they're getting closer. They are getting closer. So we'll just fill up the rest. We'll have a more balanced day that day. Then we'll do a morning of humanities, afternoon of science. And look, even with having the whole of Friday off, these students, they're going to pass. I can also add like arts and sports as well, but we don't actually have like any teachers for those yet. So we'll do that on the Friday. Friday's basically a day off. But oh, look, the kids have actually spread themselves out. We got smart ones at the front. We got the cool kids at the back, and we got the average kid who's asleep in the middle. No, he's awake. He's awake. You can see our cash flow. We're making 307 quid a day, which is pretty good, which means I can probably spend some money cleaning this place up. So if we just go around tidying the school up, we can then fix like the cracks in the walls, the complete lack of walls. The trouble is these cracks, they were giving us light. So as we block that up, it's now pitch black in here. Anyway, what have we got here? The students have requested a tea room so they may have drinking water. How self-entitled are these kids, right? Drinking water it is. So we come to facilities. We can say build a tea room. So we got that in there. We better wang a door on the side. There we go. So a hot water flask. Shove that there. The tea room has been built. Students can now resolve thirst. So they are drinking away, loving life like this. I should laugh every time I see myself. But there's me. All right, the bell just went. So, so I'm teaching and I can't even see over the desk. Oh, I really shouldn't laugh. Yeah, go to the board. He can't even reach the top of the board. But yeah, look, everyone is learning science, so that is good. Unfortunately, someone has fallen asleep at the back. Sophia Wilson, not ideal. And actually, that brings me on to story time with Matt. So when I was at university, not actually school, but like university, so probably old enough to know better, but there's a lot less discipline involved. And that meant there were quite a few kids that used to fall asleep. And what me and my mate loved doing, this probably won't surprise many of you, we used to like sneak over, we'd stealth draw a little strongish shape on their work. And then we'd go back to like our desk. And then after like 15 minutes or something, the kid would wake up. They'd be like, oh, end of lesson. And they'd either look at their work and they'd see there's like a knob on their work. They're like, I'm not sat with any of my mates. How the hell did that get there? Yeah, or they'd just walk off like they did here. And then you just always be wondering, like when they got home, like a few months down the line when they're trying to revise their exams and they just saw knobs in their book. It just, I don't know, it just made me feel like warm and fuzzy inside. Story time with Matt. Right, anyway, I've been told the students need toilets. Please hurry. Well, I knew that would happen. That's why I didn't want to give them a tea room. Because if you're hydrating your students, you're filling them with liquid, which means they are going to need to go to the toilet. And as we know, toilets cost money. So do I really want to do that? I think I'll just stand my ground for a little bit. We've just had a load of new student admissions. Oh, look, we got a good student in there. So that means their study efficiency is high. The forgetful ones, they learn slower at humanities. 40%. That's huge. And then the meal packers, they have a high demand for food. Because, yeah, they've just asked for water. They are probably going to ask for food. Anyway, we will admit those, which means we probably need to recruit a teacher or two. So we got the humanities and science teachers. You can see they cost quite a lot. 1,100 to 1,300 quid. There's also at the bottom an art teacher. They don't cost as much. I'm not going to say anything about that. That's just how it works. I didn't decide that. The game did. The game did. Oh, I just realized I can rename my class. So rather than class 1, do not fail. Oh, I can only... Okay, do not F. But we can select all those new students we had. We can assign them probably to the same class. I could create a new one, but I think let's just shove them in the same one because we got the seats. We may as well fill them up. All right, so going back into our schedule, you can see, look, some of these kids, they aren't going to make it. Now, they are the ones like Beth Jones with that forgetful trait. So you can see the bars down there. The green one, she's going to pass science, but humanities a bit trickier. So what we can do, we can come down to Miss Lynn and we can actually give a bit of training. We can say, we're going to train you up in teaching capability, which hopefully means that the kids will learn a bit more. Because what is Miss Lynn's teacher capability? She's got to be 23. She's only 13 at the moment. So what it might be worth doing as well, let's hire another teacher, I reckon. We need, oh no, we need a humanities teacher, but there aren't any. Well, we're going to have to wait for the next applications for that. I might get Joey Young involved just because he's pretty good at teaching 11. I mean, well, he's not good, but he's better than everyone else. He's also got a high research capability, which we will need in a second. So let's recruit him. All right, kids, they're starting to complain about... They're starting to complain about needing the toilet because I did forget to build those. School satisfaction decreased to very low, presumably because because everyone's busting to go. Anyway, I'm not going to give in. We've got to teach these kids. And the best way to get kids to focus is to not let them go to the toilet, I think. Oh, anyway, look, over here. We got a kid waving at us, so we can click on their head. I'm starving, Mr. Headmaster. That's Mr. Madison to you. Is there anywhere I can buy some food? I see. So, students are asking for a mess hall to resolve food issues. You'll need to research that first. Well, that is good because you remember I just hired that person who's fairly good at research. So we'll build a research room. I reckon shove that down in this corner. I don't know how big does it have to be. Oh, it's got to be 18 squares. Okay, so that's the right size. We'll shove a door probably there. So we need a research desk, a chief researcher's desk, and a planning board. So that is our research room done. We can then assign Joey Young. Look at that, 15 research. Get in there, Joey. Then we can create a new research plan, which is going to be the food tent, because that will help our kids eat. And then we can also make some money out of that as well. All right, so he's in there. He's in there. It's completely pitch black. Hang on a sec, Joey. Just give him some windows so we can see what he's doing. Anyway, oh, look out. Brick Johnson's back with some top advice. Expand the outer walls. Because, yeah, we're going to need some more space. So, let's get building. Anyway, building is coming along very nicely. Oh, hang on. What's going on in there? Oh, no. Kids have started rioting. You got the petition boards up. Yep, they are protesting. This is not good. Okay, I'll tell you what. With this new area, which is now completed, I'm going to build some toilets. Because look, as I go around, click on these students, you can see... They're desperate to pee. Anyway, right, men's and women's restrooms. So let's get that in. Then shove some sinks down there so people be clean. So that is that done. I'll then shove in men's toilet in the opposite side. Exactly same but mirrored layout. Yeah, that was well overdue. Right, you guys, you need to stop rioting. You got toilets now. I need to send a stopper. So Matt Madison, he's going to come along. He's going to tell these students off. He's like, oi, stop. As he's... I can't imagine him having any authority. I'm sorry. Oh, but it did seem to work. And now they're like, oh, there are toilets. I've noticed this hallway's absolutely filth as well. What I can do, can build these, the simple cleaning supplies. People nearby will voluntarily clean the area. If I just hang that, like, I don't know, on that wall or something. Oh, look, the kids are doing it. The kids are cleaning the floor. We have to keep the school clean, they say. Oh, William Jones, absolute legend. In fact, I'm going to change your name. There's no greater honor than being named Paddy. What a good boy. But anyway, the research of the food tent, you can see it's nearly there. And in fact, it is there. So the next research, we can do school reform, which basically allows us to build in brick. Because at the moment, we're only building in wood, which, as you can imagine, isn't the best for many reasons. So we'll research that. In the meantime, we can build a mess hall. And this goes outside. So I reckon we'll build that down sort of there. So we shove a food truck there. And then just loads and loads of tables. And then we can choose what we want to sell in this thing. A charcoal bun or 1 meat, 2 veg. Really? Meat and 2 veg. Well, if that's not a sign, I don't know what is. So we're definitely going to sell some meat and 2 veg. So we need to assign someone, and we don't really have anyone. So let's hire someone new. And honestly, I might just get an art teacher to do this. So you're pretty cheap. And look, the school satisfaction is raising now. Yeah, we've still got we've got some issues here. Science. Why are people failing science suddenly? I reckon it's because we've got these crappy art things in there, haven't we? Let's add some more science classes, some more humanities classes. There we go. People are going to pass now. Now, up here, we have these goals. So we've got the victory goal, which is you can actually select what one you want to go for. I've gone for the teaching victory because we want the smartest kids possible. That just gives us like loads of little things to aim for. We've also got the school level, which are sort of challenges. So we've increased the admissions numbers. That gives us some of these ranking points, which you'll see they go up here. So we got 40 out of those. As we get more of them, we'll then increase our school rank. So we got another one here. We've actually got 2 there because we built 2 new facilities. So we get money and points. And the same for that one. So nice. We are getting there with that. We're going to be level 2 school soon. And then we can attract like better people. Not that there's anything wrong with these kids. They're fine. They don't need to be better. Anyway, I forgot to go have a look around the map, actually. Hang on, what do you... Oh, Miss Lynn, you're so... Oh, the teachers need a break room. I see. I'll get on that. That's something else we need to research. But yeah, while that's happening, let's go have an explore. Because there are several maps in this game. So what is this one? Oh, look, we got a tunnel up here. Oh, wow. Railway tunnel. Look at that. So that goes... Oh, it passes under this Mudford place. Oh, which is open for admissions again. I should probably admit them and build a new classroom. Because the more kids we have, the more our income income will be. So let's get a humanities teacher and a science teacher. Yeah, then we'll go back to exploring. What is that? Abandoned station. Oh, we can attract new kids with that. And down. Oh my goodness. We've got a bridge. And you know what that means? We need a bridge review. A huge 3-span truss bridge that takes the railway across the river. It's situated on 2 brick piers and spans this man-made river, which actually, why does the truss go all the way to that end? The truss could start there. This is a very over-designed structure. And I'm also not sure how safe it is to put, like, you've got the overhead wires of the train there, as well as telegraph poles right next to each other. And it's all within a steel truss. This sounds dangerous. So overall, I think we've got to give this bridge a 4.3 out of 10. It could have done better, but the fact it is a truss bridge does give it quite a few points. And that was our bridge review. Anyway, back at the school, what's going on? Why are you complaining? Oh, you're not assigned to a class. Yeah, I need to build a classroom. Hang on. Okay, so we got this as the classroom. Let's shove a whiteboard in, even though it's a blackboard. You can let's shove that down there and then put the kids along this edge. So there's literally no chance they'll see that blackboard. We'll shove the doors down that end as well. Okay, so rather than do not F, this will be called do A. So Rick Jones, you'll be the form tutor. Yeah, we've only got 4 kids in there as well, actually. But we got to give them all the lessons they need. So literature, science, science. Okay, so that's good. So those 4 are going to pass by the end of the week as well. So you can see the kids are coming to their new classroom. Oh no, I forgot to put lights in. Oh, the community just gave me 3 grand as well. Fair play. I tell you what, I'm going to spend that on lighting up this classroom. Now, I think we've done windows. There are other ways to light things because it's not always going to be possible to have windows. So what I was thinking, light bulbs. So, oh, look at that. Filling the room with light. Okay, so that's pretty lit up. We can do more though. We have these top lamps. So they were complaining there wasn't enough light. We are not going to have that complaint anymore. But okay. There we go. I can't actually imagine how bright that would actually be. We spent 30 grand on lights, so a little bit more than we got for the donation. But I think in the long run, it will be worthwhile. What's going on over here? What's that? Oh, it's a dog. Oh, it's a cat. Really? That's a cat? It looks like a husky dog. A stray cat has appeared. Shall we keep it? Yes, please. Give it a name. I've already named a kid Paddy. Paddy 2. Oh, no, that sounds like it's better than Paddy. I know, Paddy B. No, it's fine. Oh, look. The cat got stroked. Okay, cool. So we've got a cat now. We've got 2 more days until the exams. How are the students doing? Let's have a little check-in. Oh, they're doing pretty good. What are they complaining about? No lunchbox holder in class. Lunchbox holder. Something to hold your lunchbox. Don't they just go in your bag? All right, where's the lunchbox holder? Oh, look, there is a banana peel. Can I, like, trip students up? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I've got to do this. That was incredible, and I think I sort of missed it. But anyway, let's press play, and... Incredible. They all fell. Just my luck. Oh, they are all falling all over the place. This is absolutely incredible. Oh, man. More banana peels. Right, anyway, absolute carnage for everyone at the school. But time to build a break room. Let's shove that, like, I don't know, down this way, I guess. So we'll get a school staff room in. Oh, I've actually got another story time with Matt. So at school, I was quite a good kid. I never really got detention. But one week, I did get an entire week's worth of detention. And it was all because of the school staff room. So the staff room was, like, up on the, like, the 2nd floor. I mean, it had, like, windows all along it. And anyway, one day we were like sort of like hanging out in this little courtyard like next to it, and we were just like eating our sandwiches or something, and like there was like I swear it was like a seagull or something stole someone's like sandwich out of their hand. Now obviously we're good friends, we're going to stick up for our mate, and so when that seagull took his sandwich, it like sort of flopped back round after it ate it. It was like coming back for like another run, so we all picked up stones and we tried to throw it at this seagull. Now unfortunately we weren't a very good shot, so we completely missed the seagull, and we happened to hit the staff room, which was like sort of behind it, like up in the air on the 2nd floor. Yeah, sort of didn't really think that one through. And so we ended up, obviously the teachers didn't believe us that we were throwing stones at a seagull. Otherwise, they probably would have let us get away with it. But yeah, so unfortunately, me and a lot of other kids, we all got detention for an entire week. So let's hope that doesn't happen to our kids here. Although I have made it quite easy for them because I have put glass windows in. But we do have a cat now, which... It's just like on the teaching desk. What are you doing? That cat's huge as well. All right, so I've got to build a managed apartment. So we'll shove that in. And then we can assign Miss Lynn to that. Yeah, so basically I've just promoted her to director of the school. And basically this just allows us to get like different bonuses. So teaching efficiency can go up by 15%. Research can be better. Or this one, we can make an extra £5 per class. Yes, please. And yeah, basically from in here... She's in the pitch black. I gotta stop doing that. Big old windows in. Plenty of light in there now. But we're now making £500 a day. Not bad at all, in my opinion. Oh, yeah, here we go. It's exam day now. So, kids, at the end of today, you me teaching at the front. You're going to have your exam. So you got to try your best. If you fail, you'll be an architect. If you pass, you'll be an engineer. So this only affects the rest of your life. So try not to stress too much. I think looking at this, everyone's estimated to pass. Whether they will or not, don't really know. What about do A? Yeah, they're looking good as well. Okay, so the big test. Did I make a successful school? It's time for the exams. Let's head to the examination halls. Okay, so here we are. Right, no cheating, kids. Well, you can cheat, just don't get caught cheating. The exam is over. I wonder how the students did. Yes, yes! 16 out of 16 passed. Exam rating excellent. Oh, look at all this. They did an F. They did A. Beth, Lucy, Oliver, you guys are so clever. Look, Paddy. Paddy absolutely smashed humanities and science. I'm proud of you, Paddy. And look, in the rankings, we are 8 out of 9. But still, Dusty Auction is not the bottom. And with our A excellent ranking, we got loads of money and points and all sorts. So the community of Mudford are happy. And so our school is successful. Now, did you get the Dusty Auction anagram? It's study education. And I think it worked. I tricked my students into learning. So on that note, I'll say thanks to Devs for sponsoring this video. A really fun game. Really enjoyed that, to be fair. And remember, if you want to check out yourself, be sure to boost the link in my description. And for now, I'll say peace, love, and giant cats. Bye, guys!